Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Sports Talk. Watching LeBron James, who's 40 years old, not just voted by his peers, the best player in Team USA, and while they were training, not just that, right? We can talk about we can talk about a lot of things, you know. And I'm saying, before I go there, right? I'm gonna say this: Christian McCaffrey, wedding had a wedding where he only invited all the white players. None of the black players were invited to Christian McCaffrey's wedding. And that's a big thing. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But it's worth to talk about the NFL. NFL team, they're gonna ban Pride Month. There are 11 teams who refuse to celebrate Pride Month, and I know that's gonna be a big thing. Um, but anyway, because I want to say to a lot of people, without saying 6 ring for Michael Jordan, can you explain to me what Michael Jordan is better at, better than LeBron James at? You talking about killer instinct, killer instinct, this and that. Oh, what up? Jordan's a stat pattern, man. I can't. When you look at it, Isaiah Thomas, they were all young. When I tell people, my cousin included, when I say, hey, they were all young, all of them were in their prime. Michael Jordan couldn't beat Larry Bird. He was a non-factor in the '80s against Isaiah Thomas, Magic, and all of it. You guys, he was young. When I say he couldn't beat Larry Bird, Larry Bird, that team, the Celtics team, they were stacked. You make excuses, but yet you clown LeBron, you attack LeBron James for the same thing. So you guys are losers, man. To do stuff like that, it's crazy. Jordan was a non-factor in the '80s, none. Isaiah Thomas said his focus was on Larry Bird, not Jordan. Jordan wasn't even on his radar. And Jordan was not even in his radar. So to have that when a guy tell you Michael Jordan was not even in his radar, it says a lot. You know what I mean? So to me, when I look at, I don't see a player. I don't see a player you could compare. That's okay. That's that. This is that. Michael Jordan is this. I saw Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a better player. You know what I mean? But anyway, LeBron James, the first male basketball player to be Team USA flag bearer. You know what I mean? First, and that says a lot, because by you holding the flag, by giving you the flag, which means you represent the country. That's the greatest athlete ever in that country. When you get that flag, like I said, LeBron James is the first basketball player. When they give it to you, when the Olympic give you that flag, which means you are the greatest player ever in your country, ever in the history of your country. You know what I mean? So, that's a huge milestone. For not just Team USA, but you know what I mean. But you gotta look at right now. LeBron James is 40 years old. That's why I tell people LeBron's been chasing the ghost all the time. LeBron James beat Michael Jordan when LeBron was in high school. That's a fact. I know. Like again, what's his name? Metal World Peace. Ron Artest was there, and I know many executives who I'm friends with today were there and told me themselves that LeBron James beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. Not just by, they were playing game 21. They were playing the game to 21. The score was 21-10. Listen to me. Both Michael Jordan and LeBron James were playing 1-on-1, game 21. Ron Artest said it, and I know four NBA executives who I'm cool with. I'm not gonna say their name. Told me that for a fact. Michael Jordan played 1-on-1 with LeBron James when LeBron was in high school. LeBron James beat Michael Jordan. They played to 21. They played two games together. Right? 2 games together. They play a total of 4 games, right? But two of them they play 1-on-1 and they play as a team, and then whatever. Anyway, they play game 21. First to 21 win. LeBron James scored 21 points. Michael Jordan had 10. 10. And those, 10. 21-10. And that's because LeBron was taking it easy on him when he scored those 10 points. It was 10-4. It was 10-4 because LeBron was even in high school, even at 17 years old, he was still a monster. He was taking it easy on his idol. He respect Jordan the same way he have respect for Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson, those are his idols. He respect the elders. So he was taking it easy on Michael Jordan. When Michael scored 10 points, LeBron had 4, and that's a fact. Jordan started talking smack the way he does with everybody else. And LeBron said, that's what you want to do. Okay. LeBron told one of the executives Jordan would not score another point. And he did not. LeBron went on to score. He annihilated Michael Jordan. He scored 21 to 10. Then they play on a team. They play on a team. Jordan lost. That team lost. It was 21-7. That team lost. Then Jordan said, no. I want the young fella on my team. And then Jordan switched team, had him on his team, and they won both of the games. So they played 4 games together total. Of course, that's why Jordan quit. He retired in 2003 when LeBron entered the league, because he knows Jordan's all about. The media created Jordan. Nike created Jordan to play basketball, to sell shoes. The NBA created Jordan to market. Right? They wanted to market. The NBA wanted to show, we have a black man representing us to market, because in Asia they love the black man. That's what it was. To market the black man, to show. That's all it was. So the NBA did everything they could just to sell sneakers. Jordan was like, come on, man. To be 40 years old right now, to watch LeBron James, he's currently number 1 in FIBA's Paris 2024 latest NBA MVP leader. He was number 1 in points with 73. He scored 21 yesterday. So you have 93 points. He was number 1 in points, number 1 in assists, number 1 in field goals. He had 9 assists yesterday. So I told people to be the MVP already in FIBA, voted him the MVP. He's number 1 on our list, and he's dominating everything. When they were losing with Sudan, who they needed was LeBron James. Losing Canada, whatever team, LeBron James was the one that took over. Steve Kerr told LeBron James, take over. They were losing. When you have Tatum, you have Joel Embiid, you have Devin Booker. You know what I mean? You have KD just started playing yesterday. Anthony Edwards will say, "Oh, he was a number one option." Bam Adebayo, all those guys on the team. Steph Curry, Halliburton, all those guys. Steve Kerr said, "LeBron, take over. We're losing. Take over," and he took over to score he scored 11 points on the fourth quarter to take over. Come on, man. The leading scorer in Team USA in '92. When people talking about the dream team, whatever, it was not Michael Jordan. Charles Barkley was the leading scorer with 18. Patrick Ewing was the leader in rebound. And Patrick Ewing and Karl Malone was the leader in rebound. Scottie Pippen was the leader in assists. Jordan was 1 for 11. 1 for 11. He took multiple bad shots like he always does. The college team, they picked it. They beat them. They beat the dream team because Jordan kept shooting instead of passing the ball to his teammates. He was trash like he always been. He was exposed. Jordan didn't have the team stat leader to fix the stat for him. And the Olympic, it was all bets are off. Where the bright lights were there, he couldn't do it. But to have LeBron James, 40 years old, leading, it says a lot. It says a lot. People talk about the dream team. The dream team had 9 players, NBA prospect, 9 players who's the biggest matchup they faced was Tony Kukoc in Europe. 9 players who were in the G Leagues. Currently, right now, this USA basketball team have 68 players, current NBA players, MVP caliber players. Nikola Jokic is one of them. You saw what he did. They crushed him by 20 plus. It's a blowout. It was a blowout the first time when the first game. Oh, it was a preliminary game. It didn't count. It came in yesterday, blowing them out again, and that's because of LeBron James. Took over. Not just LeBron, well, LeBron and KD, but I'm just saying. He started the course. Jordan couldn't do that. Jordan was nowhere to be found. Jordan got the Olympic gold, not because what did he do? Nothing. So you got LeBron James right now leading that, So that's why I said, how's LeBron James been chasing a ghost? I believe that. The ghost of himself, the greatest player ever. It's LeBron James. I know that the league, the media, fans who never played basketball in their lives, fans who don't know how to play basketball, fans who have the Jordan brand, they watch highlights and stuff, whatever. I watched Michael Jordan live at a game where he played 40 minutes. He took multiple bad shots. Jordan scored 2 points. And he's done that multiple times. So you gotta look at it. Jordan's stats been padded. Jordan worked with a stat keeper to boost up his score. I don't believe Jordan had 32,000 points. I think it's all made up. I'm not saying he wasn't a good player, but to say he averaged 30 points a game, I don't think that. Because back then, when the game was finished, you gotta put all the stuff together to send it to the league. So did it, there were players complain. I made complaints that their stats were not what when they're looking at the stats online, when they're looking at the stats with their league, it's not what it is. That's not what they had. Scottie Pippen had 6 sacks. Jordan 6 steals. But Jordan had one. But when you look at it, on the league website, Jordan had 5. So a lot of players were complaining. Jordan was doing the All-Star. Jordan was mad at the scorekeeper because Jordan needed a record. Was it Will Chamberlain, whatever? Jordan needed 3 points. He told the guy, "Why didn't you give me the 3 points?" Mad at the guy. So I can't. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, LeBron been chasing a ghost. You look at the Olympic game. Well, LeBron James the leader in points. The leader in points when Jordan was the Olympic, Charles Barkley was the leader in 18. Like I said this before, Jordan was nowhere to be found. Nowhere. He was 1 for 11. Those Olympic games, they didn't even need him. They didn't need Michael Jordan because he didn't do squat. He didn't do squat, and that's a fact. The assist leader was Scottie Pippen. Rebound leaders were Karl Malone and Patrick Ewing. The scoring leader was Charles Barkley. Michael Jordan was nowhere to be found. Right now, LeBron James is leading everything in every category. So he's even number 1 in MVP vote to be MVP. Come on, man. So you got to look at it. Before all of this, has LeBron been chasing a ghost? LeBron James right to be listed as the greatest leader in USA history. To give him the flag, they give the flag to people that the Olympic give the flag to a player whom they deem to be the greatest ever in the history of their country, which is why you see Giannis Antetokounmpo holding the Greece. The Greece never had a basketball player like Giannis ever. And he's not from Greece. He's African, but they never migrated to Greece. So that's it. Well, if you look at all those countries, none of them have that. It just it's the people. It's the African people. But anyway, you know what I mean? So Giannis representing Greece, holding the flag as the greatest athlete ever. Shooter for Germany, the greatest ever, which is why LeBron James carried the flag for the U.S. as the greatest player ever. Jordan didn't get that opportunity because he wasn't the greatest player ever. He wasn't. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at, like I said, and Team USA stats right now, leaders. LeBron James, before yesterday games, he had 73 points. 73 points total with all the games. Well, yesterday he dropped 21. That put him at 93. Anthony Davis was number 1 in rebound with 49. LeBron James was number 1 in assists with 18. And he dropped 9 yesterday. So that put him at 27. Anthony Davis was number 1 in block with 15. Right? Anthony Edwards was number 1 in steal with 9. LeBron James was number 1 in field goals, which is 63%. And with what he did yesterday, I pushed him at 67%, 68%. Only player. Come on, man. Jordan was nowhere to be found with that. Nowhere to be found with it. You can't compare the two. That's what I'm saying. It's a myth. Jordan's been a myth. You know what I mean? So to look at LeBron James, 40,000 plus points, 11,000 plus rebound, 11,000 plus assists. It's a triple double, man. In career triple double, which is what he does. You gotta give credit to what the kid, what he does. You know what I mean? The 92 team only had 9 players. This team, 2024 team, men basketball was 68 players. So when we talking about, we gotta put a respect on people. Now you can't just operate like that. you gotta give credit to what the guy's doing. You know what I mean? You have to give credit to what he's doing, man. You know what I mean? Austin Rivers said something the other day. That's a straight up fact. He said when you look at Anthony Davis dominating on Team USA, you see LeBron James dominating. You know what I mean? The Lakers have the team. They have the team, man. When you look at it, if D'Angelo Russell could do his job, which I think he's gonna be traded, Rui could step it up. Austin Reed could step it up. Gabe Vincent, all these guys could step it up. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. And that's all you gotta be. They will be all right if all those guys step it up. And that's what they gotta do. Step it up, man. You getting paid to do this. You should step up and get it done. You know what I mean? Step up and get it done. You know? So, man, Quentin Cook said it best, man. LeBron James still the best player in the world. At 40 years old, he's still the best player in the world. You know what I mean? To do what he's doing, the job he's doing, man, he's carrying the team. You know, ESPN top 25. You know, top 25 of this top ESPN top 25 player of the 21st century. You know what I mean? Goal of the most talented era in the history. They list LeBron James as the number 1. Kobe's number 2. Steph Curry's number 3. Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Garnett, Nikola Jokic, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Durant, Dirk Nowitzki, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Steve Nash, James Harden, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Manu Ginobili, Allen Iverson, Anthony Davis, Ray Allen, Tony Parker, Draymond Green, Russell Westbrook, Paul Gasol, Luka Doncic. LeBron James, Michael Jordan is nowhere list on that list. That's ESPN. Michael Jordan is nowhere on our list. You know, Jordan is mad at Larry Bird because Larry Bird said, "Hey, man, the dream team got beat by college kids who were better than us. They were better than us. You had guys who thought they were individual, who thought they were they were still in the NBA with NBA help. Of course, he was throwing shot at Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan knew who he was talking about. He said the NBA couldn't help us." Jordan's mad at him. You know what I mean? So you look at prime Michael Jordan. He quit versus college players. He quit. He led Team USA in turnovers. That's what Jordan did. So Jordan got a gold medal. That was it. All right. People say, "Oh, Jordan didn't want to go." No. Come on. He quit with the college kids. They were beating him. Quit. He led Team USA in turnovers. The least efficient scorer on Team USA. He led Team USA in missed shots. 62 missed shots, and he shot from the threes. He shot 19%. The worst 3-point shooter. The worst 3-point shooter. You can't compare. Oh my, you know what I mean? Like I said, man, Jordan needed a system. Jordan needed a system to be successful. LeBron James is the system. You know what I mean? So when you look at it, when you talk about it, the guy's the first billionaire to compete in the Olympic. When you look at LeBron James right now, LeBron James could miss. Let's just say, LeBron James 40. LeBron James could miss his next 3,636 shots, and he will still retire with the highest field goal percentage than Michael Jordan. Let me say this to the people in the room. LeBron James right now could miss his next 3,636 shots and retire. He will still have the highest career field goal percentage than Michael Jordan. So when you're talking about Jordan being the greatest of all time, with what? People talk. Jordan played 15 years in the league. He won 6 championships. Those 6 championships, that was because of Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson. That triangle offense worked. Phil Jackson was the mastermind, which is why Jordan said when Jerry Krause said Phil Jackson was not coming back, Michael Jordan said, it's time for him to retire. Jordan went to the Wizard. What did he do? Nothing. Trash. So we gotta look at it. Is it the player or the system? Chicago still lost only 2 games without Jordan. They didn't need Michael Jordan. Phil Jackson took the triangle offense. He won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. He took the same triangle offense to the Lakers, won 5 championships. Steve Kerr took the same triangle offense, modified it a little bit, with Golden State, won 4 championships. So is it Michael Jordan? Is it his system? LeBron James is that system. So that's why I said LeBron has been chasing a ghost all his life. You know what I mean? So ESPN, the top 25 players of the 21st century. And Jordan is not even listed on that. Nowhere near that, man. So that's what I'm saying. You got to look at it. Without the NBA helping Michael Jordan to add to pad his stats, what is he good for? You know what I mean? So if so much Jordan was number 1, right? Jordan was the best. Let's look at regular season and playoff against Bird and Isaiah Thomas. Michael Jordan in the regular season was 4 for 15. Out of 15 games, Jordan won 4 for 15 in the regular season against Larry Bird. 10 for 16 against Isaiah Thomas. And that was Isaiah Thomas on the decline. And the playoff, he's 0-6 against Larry Bird. He's 3-8 against Isaiah Thomas. He's 4 for 21 total against Larry Bird. He's 13 for 24 against Isaiah Thomas. So you can't say, go to what? If you're the greatest of all time, come on, man. That's why I said, man, LeBron been chasing a ghost all his life. He's been chasing a ghost. You know what I mean? He's been chasing a ghost. People talking about, because if you look at for the time in Chicago, points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Michael Jordan only led Chicago in points. 3,776 points. Pippen had 2,200 points. But rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, Scottie Pippen led in every category. So the most valuable player on that team was Scottie Pippen, not Michael Jordan. Even Phil Jackson said it. So Jordan without Pippen have 0 championship, 0 finals, 0 final MVPs, 5 losing seasons, 0 winning seasons, 154 out of 170 combined, losing record. Never got out of the first round. It was 1-9 combined in the losing in the playoffs. 1-9. Missed the playoffs twice with the Wizards. So we talking about the great. When you tell me the goat of what? What is, LeBron been chasing a ghost all his life. LeBron James has been chasing a ghost. And I'm telling you this, bro. LeBron gonna retire in a couple of years. Maybe 2 years, 3 years. The inside of the NBA coming to an end. No more Mark Jackson and Van Gundy and Mike Ben, whatever, trios, whatever. Gringo, whatever his name is, to call games. All-Star Weekend is not the same as men. Playoff becoming more, they're not the same. The NBA on a decline. You look at right now, at 40 years old, where Anthony Edwards said, he was a number one option, where he couldn't even do anything, and LeBron's still dominating. So when you look at, and that's why I said LeBron been chasing a ghost all his life, all his career. They've been pushing Michael Jordan. Jordan's not. Come on, the NBA and as Jordan, they want to lose. You still want to be relevant, but come on, bro. When you look at Chicago winning record, when they win, offense was Michael Jordan. Of course, he took the most shots. Rebounds was Dennis Rodman. Passing, blocks, Scottie Pippen. 3 points was Steve Kerr. But you look at LeBron James' led team. Offense is LeBron James. Rebounds, LeBron James. Passing, shooting, every category is LeBron James. You can't compare the two. You know what I mean? So like I said, man, you comparing the rings, all that stuff. Then if we talk about ring, we have to talk about Bill Russell. If that's what we're gonna talk about, we gotta talk about Bill Russell. So I still think, like, for all he's done, man. When you look at a final series leading team and points, rebound, and assists, LeBron James done it 7 times. Michael Jordan never done that, ever. In the history of the NBA, Michael Jordan never led in points, rebound, and assists. Never. So all those trophies was a gift by the NBA or his friends. So there's nothing that he did. Nothing. You know what I mean? NBA players with the most 25, 5 in season in history. Oscar Robertson did it 9 times. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. In the history of the NBA. You look at the history of the NBA. For a player to have 25 points, 25 assists, 25 rebounds. In the history of the NBA. Oscar Robertson done it 9 times. 9 times in the history of the NBA. He's done it 9 times. Oscar Robertson, where he scored 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 9 times in the history of the NBA. The NBA been like, what, 76 years. Oscar Robertson did it 9 times. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant combined. Let me say it again. In the history of the NBA, a player to have 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, or it could be 5 blocks, whatever. Oscar Robertson done it 9 times. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant combined did it 8 times. LeBron James has done it for 20 straight seasons. For 20 years straight. LeBron James, for people in the back, right? For people way back there, I have a lot of land back there. For people way back there, in the history of the NBA, who's been around for 76 years, NBA players with the most 25-5 seasons in the history. That's 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, or 5 blocks, 5 steals, whatever you want it to be. 25-5. Oscar Robertson has done it 9 times. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant played 20 years. Michael Jordan played 15 years. Both of them combined did it 8 times combined. I think Jordan did 3 and Kobe did it 8 times. Well, Jordan did 2 times. Jordan or 6 times for Kobe. But LeBron James has done it for 20 straight season. 20 straight season. You count this season here, that's 21 straight season. He's going on his 22 season. Come on, man. So when you count, you got to look at the player. That's why I keep saying LeBron James been chasing a ghost. You know what I mean? The NBA made a rules for Jordan. The Jordan rules. If you touch him, it's a foul. Right? If you are a ref and Jordan screaming in your face, you give him what he wants. If you are a ref and made a call against him and you don't agree with it, tell him I believe you. I believe you, Mike. If you know, man, if he wants to sleep on the floor, let him do it. After a foul, let him do it. If he become, if he become the worst 3-point shooter in the history of the NBA, adjust the 3-point line, which is what they did. They moved the 3-point line for Michael Jordan. They move it closer because he was the worst, and still, even after they move it, if he get bullied, change the rule. You know what I mean? Like, he was still doing a lot of stuff, gambling, all that stuff. They made him retire. Jordan was gambling on games that he played for. You know what I mean? So when you look at Jordan competition in the finals, in 1991 versus the Lakers, starting shooting guard with Byron Scott. Byron Scott had 4 points a game. 1992 Blazers. Kawhi Drexler, that was the best player, and Jordan couldn't stop him. He had 24 points a game. 93, the Suns start, Dan Marley. Dan Marley was the man. 96 Suns, Hershey Hawkins, 13 points a game. Jeff Hornacek with 12 points a game in 97. 98, again, Jeff Hornacek. So, like I said, man, the guy was chasing a ghost. When you look at Michael Jordan, nobody want to talk about it. 1994, Jordan got eliminated in the first round. 1984, Jordan, he was eliminated in the first round. 85, eliminated in the first round. 86, first round, eliminated. 87, Jordan eliminated in the second round. 1988, Jordan eliminated in the third round. 89, Jordan eliminated in the third round. 94, Jordan eliminated in the second round. 2001, Jordan doesn't make the playoff. 2002, Jordan doesn't make the playoff. So when you're looking at everything LeBron has done and continue to do, you can't compare that, man. Devin Booker said, and I don't see the lie. Devin Booker thinks he's better than Michael Jordan. Devin Booker said Michael Jordan is a glorified DeMar DeRozan. If you remove Scottie Pippen, right? You remove Scottie Pippen, you remove Phil Jackson, you remove the NBA David Stern helping him, you remove the stat patterns, the scorekeeper Jordan had walking around, to inflate his stats. He's just DeMar DeRozan. I don't even think that Jordan's better than DeMar DeRozan. Devin Booker said, "Hey, what can Jordan do that I can't?" He never had to, he never beat Boston. What can he do that I can't? That's Devin Booker. You know what I mean? I believe him. You look at LeBron James. That's why I say he's been chasing a ghost. He's top 10. He's ranking the greatest number 1 overall pick of all time. LeBron James has been ranked number 1 overall pick of all time, and they have Kareem number 2, Magic number 3, Tim Duncan, Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Oscar Robinson, Elgin Baylor, David Robinson, Allen Iverson. LeBron James has been ranked number 1 of all time. You look at LeBron after year 21. He's averaged more point than more points per game than Dame Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, Julius Randle, and Zion Williamson. He averaged more assists per game than Cade Cunningham, Dame Lillard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Brunson. He's averaged a better 3-point percentage than Michael Porter Jr., Paul George, Anthony Edwards, and Luka Doncic. And year 21. Come on, somebody. Come on. You know what I mean? NBA record. A potential record that's never going to be broken, man. I know KD's 35, 36 years old. I don't think KD's going to play that with the injuries, whatever. I don't think he will play that long. But 40,000 plus career points, 8,000 plus career, you know what I mean? Career points in playoffs. You have 11,000, you know what I mean? 20-time All-Star team. 20-time All-NBA team. Final MVP with 3 different teams. 8 straight NBA final appearances. Come on, man. Come on. This guy been chasing a ghost. Jordan threatened to retire if Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson was in there. Because you know without them, he is nothing. And those are facts. Those are facts. You know what I mean? Steve Kerr said LeBron James probably the greatest athlete ever to walk this planet. Ever. And that's Steve Kerr. And he played with Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? So you gotta look at it, right? LeBron James is the only player in the NBA history to rank in the top 10 for all playoff stats. Let me say this to the people in the back. LeBron James, the only player in the NBA history to rank in the top 10 for all playoff stats. He's the only player. Playoff play, number 1. Minutes played, number 1. Playoff wins, number 1. Playoff losses, he's 5. Playoff points, number 1. Made field goals, number 1. Free throws, number 1. 3-point made, number 1. Plus minus, number 1. Steals, number 1. Assists, number 1. Rebounds, he's ranked number 6. Blocks, number 10. You know what I mean? Triple-double, 2nd. Double-double, 4th. So, you gotta look at what this guy doing. So to keep comparing him, man. You know what I mean? So then, okay, you look at most games with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last 40 years. LeBron James has 13. Karl Malone have 95. Russell Westbrook, 84. Larry Bird, 81. Charles Barkley, 71. Giannis, 61. And Jordan's in the bottom. Stop playing with me, man. You know, you look at like I said, to see what, you know, all the talk, all the hype for Jordan as if he's the best since sliced bread. People, you know, and then people clowning, you know, they're going at Bronny James, nepotism, because come, you know what I mean? How many of you guys have you help a friend, a family member, you know, get a job? A lot of you guys, you know what I mean? When I worked for the state, every corner you turn, there were family members, wives, husbands, sons, daughters, nieces, nephews. Every corner you turn with the state, family members. The city, family members. You know what I mean? The entire sports, businesses are family members. If you talk about nepotism because the guy able to get his son drafted 2nd, you know what I mean? And to be honest with you, he led the summer league and blocks and assists and steals. He led the summer league. That's Bronny James had this. You look at Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, the owner of the Cowboys. You look at let's look at the executives, right? Stephen Jones, he's a chief operating officer, executive vice president, director of player personnel, right? Charlotte Jones, executive vice president, chief brand officer. Jerry Jones Jr., executive vice president, chief sales marketing officer. We could go on, right? We could go on. If you're talking about nepotism, there's, that go on, with every team, with every team, everybody's doing it. You know what I mean? You look at the coaching. You know what I mean? Coaching, everybody doing it. So you gotta give credit to you gotta give credit to what he does. You can't just trash like that. You know what I mean? So you can't trash like that. Yeah. So give credit to what the guy, to what he's doing. You're looking at most 25 plus points a season. LeBron did 20 straight. The next person is Kevin Durant, who's done 13 straight. Karl Malone and Kobe, 12 combined. Jordan and Jerry West combined for 11. You know what I mean? Combined. So you know what I mean? So stop comparing LeBron James to a guy who ranked 5th in scoring, 52 in assists, and 132 in rebound. That's an insult to the GOAT debate. You comparing LeBron James to Michael Jordan. Jordan is ranked 5th in scoring, and he took the most shots out of everybody. He ranked 52 in assists. He ranked 137 in rebound. That's an insult to the guy, man. That's why I said LeBron James been chasing the ghost all his entire NBA career, chasing a ghost. You know what I mean? So, I want to say to Kobe Bryant, wife. Kobe Bryant should, his dad passed away. They had nothing. Kobe should have put something away for his family, and then the wife, instead of, it's a shame. It's a shame, man. You got all this million. Your husband left you all this million. You should have, that's his dad, his parents. You could have helped. I know they didn't like her. They didn't like her, but still, she should have done something. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, all the GOAT debate since 2016, the GOAT debate was ended. You know what I mean? The GOAT debate was ended a long time ago for me, because LeBron did everything he could. I said everything I said here. For everything that LeBron is able to do, Jordan could never dream to do that. Never. You know what I mean? Jordan couldn't do any of that. So, LeBron right now is the team captain in Team USA. Jordan was the water boy. You gotta give credit to what the guy's doing. You know what I mean? So we would never have another LeBron James again, ever. So you gotta give credit to what he's doing. But anyway, let me give a couple shout outs. Jordan Love, getting his deal done. Congrats to him, man. Jordan Love with the Packers. He signed a 4 years, $220 million extension with the Packers. Congrats to him. Get your money, man. I'm looking at the Jets, wide receiver room right now, without any injury, heading into training camp. Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams might not be ready until week 3. He might not be ready until week 3 in the Jets, and that's being generous. I don't even know I don't know if he might come back in week 5. The way it's looking, but you have Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, Malachi Curley, Xavier Gibson. Xavier Gibson just got hurt, but he's not. He'll be all right. Alan Lazard looking good with Aaron Rodgers. He's looking good. I told you guys, I saw him. He was working out, catching 100 balls a day. Doing a lot of things. Because he had a lot of drops. He's redeeming himself right now. Jason Brownlee doing his thing. Irv Charles, Malik Taylor, Tyler Harrell, Les McCutcheon, Marcus Riley, Ham Al Zayat. The team looking good with the Jets right now. They're looking good. So you gotta give credit, man. The NFL, they had all the head coach rank. CBS rank all the head coach. Of course, they have Andy Reid number 1. They have Sean McVay number 2. They have Kyle Shanahan number 3. John Harbaugh number 4. Matt LaFleur number 5. Mike Tomlin number 6. Jim Harbaugh number 7. Dan Campbell number 8. Sean McDermott number 9. They got Sean McDermott number 9, and then Kevin Stefanski number 10. Now, 20. I do like Andy Reid as number 1. Sean McDermott at number 2. I would move him from the number 2 spot and I will put Dan Campbell in the number 2 spot. Dan Campbell with the Detroit Lions done an amazing job this year. Took a team that no one thought had a chance to make them relevant. So I will put now Kevin Stefanski with Cleveland where he is right now, he's perfect as number 10 spot. Sean McDermott where he is at number 9 with the Buffalo Bills, yes. John Harbaugh, of course, number 4. I will put Mike Tomlin at number 4, and I will put John Harbaugh there. Jim Harbaugh is number 7, Chargers head coach. I wouldn't even put him on our ranking list because he haven't done anything. But they going by his past success, what he had with the 49ers, and him winning the national championship with Michigan. So, but I wouldn't give him that I wouldn't put him that high at number 7. You know what I mean? Mike LaFleur, of course, I will put Mike LaFleur. I will put him. Yeah, he is number 5. Mike Shanahan, of course. But hey, other than that, man, it's not a bad list. It's not a bad list. So that's it. Listen, man. Sha'Carri Richardson, doing an amazing job at the Olympic. I was telling my wife at the Paris, at the opening ceremony, where it was raining, without all the makeup, she's a beautiful young woman. Sha'Carri Richardson is a beautiful young woman. She's a talent, man. She got talent, number 1. Top notch. She faced so many things. I know when her mom died, she went and smoked some weed, got disqualified, and people were clowning her, but still, she, she smoked some weed. Big deal. You know what I mean? But like I said, it was raining. Without the makeup, she's a beautiful young woman. And I'm saying all these women, all these makeup, man. The makeup is not her, man. She got to go natural and be natural. You know what I mean? And that's why I was telling my wife, Megan Thee Stallion, whatever. She looked like a man when she, like a drag queen when she put on all that makeup, and she looked prettier without the makeup. You know what I mean? So And that's, but anyway, man, I'm gonna say this. I'm seeing all Jordan Love, all those players getting money. It's insane. 7 highest paid, 8 highest paid quarterback, 0 ring. Jordan Love got $227 million. He deserved that. Joe Burrows making $55 million a year. Trevor Lawrence, $55 million a year. Tua, Tagovailoa making $53.1 million a year. Jared Goff, $53 million a year. Justin Herbert, $52.5 million a year. Lamar Jackson, $52 million. Jalen Hurts, $51 million. None of these guys have ring. And the guy with the ring, the guy in Kansas City with the ring is not making that kind of money. Even though he signed a $500 million deal, but he keep taking less money to benefit the team. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, let's give a shout out to Aaron Rodgers. If I'm the Jets, I will move the Jets practice to Egypt every year. Move it to Egypt. Let Aaron Rodgers go on his he do his retreat to do his ayahuasca, whatever he does. He smoke his weed, he do whatever. And man, watching practice, Aaron Rodgers went. He was 10 for 12 with 2 touchdowns, and you know what I mean, throughout all practice. I didn't see the ball hit the ground not once. He was throwing all darts. From 11, when the Jets were doing 11 on 11, Aaron Rodgers was 6 for 8 with 2 touchdowns. Right? They were doing red zones. He was 4 for 6 with 2 touchdowns in the red zones. Starting at the 12. Then 7 on 7, it was 4 for 4. Aaron Rodgers he was 23 for 28 with 3 touchdowns in the last 2 camp practice. I'm telling you, the Jets should go to Egypt. Let him, go to Egypt and and do the practice in Egypt and let this guy do what he got to do. So you gotta give credit to him, man. So as a Jets fan, I'm super excited. But hey, like I said, man, every player getting their money. I'm not jealous. Let them get their money, man, because they deserve the money they're getting, and you gotta you can't hate on the players for what they getting. Man, they getting their money. Let them get their money, and I said shout out to them because as a team, the team you willing to pay it, why not? You know what I mean? Anyway, man, I'm gonna close this like this. Nike overhyped Michael Jordan to sell shoes, and you guys bought into it. That was it. It's all hype. It's all hype. You know what I mean? It's all hype. Nike overhyped Michael Jordan just to sell shoes. Besides that, you know what I mean? Jordan, like I said, Jordan was a system player. Phil replaced him and won 5 more championships with the same system with Kobe. You know what I mean? So you can't all this GOAT, all this stuff, cut that out. You know what I mean? Cut all that out. He was a system player, and that was it. That was it. You know what I mean? You look at the Cavs lineup. LeBron James at forward. Anderson Varejao. Ugaskis. Delonte West. Mo Williams. Who's winning with that? Besides LeBron James. Who's winning with that? Nobody. Jordan couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Jordan couldn't do it. So when man, like I said, I keep saying, LeBron been chasing a ghost. You know what I mean? Let's look at playoff record versus Boston. LeBron James is 25-16. Out of 25 games play against Boston, LeBron James won 16. Kobe Bryant is 6-7. Magic is 11-8. Luka is 1-4. Steph Curry is 4-2. Michael Jordan against Boston is 0-6. in playoffs. Come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm petty. I'm hitting. I'm hitting him up with this, man. It's like, come on, come on, somebody. But you gotta give credit to I say you gotta give credit to what they're able to accomplish as a player. You know what I mean? What LeBron's able to accomplish, coming in. You gotta give him. You gotta give the credit to everything he's done as a player. You know what I mean? We talking about the nepotism, all that stuff. Cut that out, because there's a lot of people when you talk about the nepotism, who's done so much, right? Uh, um, Kyle Shanahan worked under his dad in Washington from 2010 to 2013 as an offensive coordinator. You know what I mean? Stephen Belichick spent 12 years as an assistant coach for the Patriots and hired by his dad. You know what I mean? Richard Pitino spent 5 years working for his dad at Louisville before landing a head coach job at FIU, Minnesota and New Mexico. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you talking about nepotism, you know what I mean? Come on, you gotta get your facts straight. You know what I mean? So that thing's been around for forever. You know what I mean? That thing's been around forever. So, but anyway, I've been talking for a while. Putting the stuff together, letting you know. You know what I mean? Like LeBron James been chasing a ghost all this time. You know what I mean? All this time he's been chasing a ghost. To put in, to look at it. In 2015, first player ever to lead both teams in points, assists, and rebound. 2016, first player ever to lead both teams in points, rebound, assists, steal, blocks, and blocks. 2017, first player ever to average a triple-double. 2018, first player ever to tally a 50-plus point, 8-plus rebound, 8-plus assists per game. You know what I mean? So when you talk about all the stuff, the accomplishment this guy been doing, you know what I mean? So LeBron has been the #1 topic in the NBA for 21 years. For 21 years, he's been the #1 topic. Not even Jordan was able to do that. Not even Jordan was able to do that. So, so when you look at it, right? How can you be the GOAT? The greatest of all time, meaning you dominate in every category. In three-point shooting in 1984, Michael Jordan shot 17% in three-point shooting. 85, he shot 16%. The NBA moved the three-point line closer. Jordan shot 18%. 86, 13% in 87, and 2001, 19%. So when we talking about all this, GOAT this, GOAT that, man, kill that noise. Kill that noise. The media is always protecting Michael Jordan, right? They protect him, they pretend that he was perfect. He never lost. You protecting his legacy, but you're not telling the whole story. And that's why I said, man, you can't protect him all you can't do it. Because LeBron have the career to show for it. That's why I keep saying the guy was chasing a ghost. Without Pippen, Jordan, 0 championship, 0 finals. I could go on. I could go on, man. There's so many stuff I could do. To me, Michael Jordan is the scripted GOAT. Jordan is the scripted GOAT. The scripted GOAT. That's what it is. You know, to look at LeBron James' career from 2003 2004, he scored 1,834 points. 045, 2175. This guy been dropping the amount of points he scored, and he's a pass first player. A pass first player able to do all he's been doing. That's a pass first player. You gotta give credit to you gotta give him credit to what he's done. You know what I mean? The only player to shoot 70% at the rim and 40% from deep. That's LeBron James, the only player in the history of the game. You know, so you gotta put respect on the guy's name when you talk about him. And there's a lot here, but like I said, I could still go on. I could still go on. When you look at the numbers, points, rebound, all that stuff in the playoffs, where the guy's #1. Anyway, man, sports talk. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate you being, with me here. Hey, I appreciate it a lot. Peace out.